today's video, Bob and Brad. I received this eye massager from them and I love it. I love it. Let me tell you, headaches and migraines can really turn your world upside down. When I was younger, I was in a car accident. I was about 12 years old and I've had migraines ever since, okay? Even went to the chiropractor, got some other treatment. I've had migraines for a very, very long time. And then when my monthly cycle comes on, I get migraines. They're even worse. It's worse. But this eye massager by Bob and Brad is a lifesaver. It really is a lifesaver. I absolutely love it. Let me tell you why. This is the Eye Oasis 2, okay? It is an eye massager, okay? And it is model number, I wanna make sure I tell you that, model number KS-3700B. So I'm gonna do a quick little unboxing with you so that you can see what you get with the eye massager. This is the Eye Oasis 2 massager by Bob and Brad, which helps you relax, rejuvenate, recharge. It comes with a quick start guide that tells you basically everything you need to know, but I definitely recommend that you read the manual. It does come with a charger as well. And it comes with like a travel bag, which is so nice. Again, you can take this on vacation. You can take it in your bag if you're going to work. Like there's so many, you can use it throughout the day. I think it is such a nice gift. I also like how heavy duty it is. Like it's not heavy on your face, but the construction of it is so well made. It is so well made. So it does have a little strap on the back that you can adjust, which is really good depending on, you know, the size of your hair. Maybe you have your hair done a certain way, whatever the case may be, but you can make it as comfortable for you as possible. I think one of the best features is the comfort cooling therapy. They have the cooling gel mask, and you can place this in the freezer for 35 to 60 minutes and then use it with the Eye Oasis 2 eye massager to deliver soothing, cooling compression to alleviate any puffiness, red eyes, eye pain, dry eyes caused by prolonged screen exposure. This mask is a game changer, guys, and it can also be used independently just as a relaxing eye mask. The massager will stay on for 15 minutes and then it turns off, and they don't recommend you use it more than 20 minutes, okay, 20 minutes. Some of the best features that I love is that it has different modes. It has music, which can be like rain sounds or, you know, just relaxing music, elevator music. You can also Bluetooth it to your device and you can listen to your own music if you prefer. It does warm up. You can turn the warming feature on or off, totally up to you. So there are a couple features that goes with it. I did take it out of the box and I charged it. It's been charging for less than an hour and it's fully charged now. They don't recommend you don't turn it on until you have it on your face. So it does have air pressure and there are 4 different modes with the air pressure, okay? It is soft pressure, moderate, and strong. And then no, you don't have to have it on at all. And I am just telling you, giving you the information. Now the volume, you can do low, medium, or high, which is good. You can adjust it to your preference. And then the heat setting is either low or high. And it does have 5 different modes. I love that you can relax and just revive your eyes daily. It's great when you're traveling, or sometimes we have stressful days at work. You want to come home, you want to relax, you want to put it on for a moment, you know, take your little 15-minute relaxation break before you hop back into, you know, the second part of your day, which may be motherhood or fatherhood or, you know, hey, even a second job or whatever it may be, okay? This is a great gift for people. I actually have about 4 or 5 people in mind that I want to gift this to. My oldest daughter being one of them. Poor thing has allergies so bad and her eyes are really bothering her, as well as she has a constant headache / migraine. Great gift. So beautiful people, I'm going to leave all of the information down below in the description box for you. You can receive 10% off with the code BOBBRADEM10, and this is exclusively sold on Amazon. And I do want to thank Bob and Brad again for sponsoring today's video. Definitely check out the eye massager. I really do love it. It is really a great gift. Didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it and just see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put some cord around. I am. I just did a third coat on the door. I didn't record that. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another video with your girl, Sha-Von. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank y'all for joining me for another video. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are all doing well and happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Wednesday. I know we are all busy. We are all going through life, but I do appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. So beautiful people, I'm moving right along in the hallway. I did move my alarm system from the right side of the wall. I moved it over here to this corner, which I think is much better. I do plan on getting I think it's called like a cord cover, so that I can kind of disguise the cord a little bit, if that makes sense. But in this corner, I am going to be putting a plant, basically some type of greenery, so you may not even see the cord anyway. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. But I do plan on either getting a cord cover or some type of greenery or something over here in this corner, so you may not see it too much. I am pulling up the tape. I'm trying to go around and see what needs to be fixed, what needs to be like touched up. Now, some of the spots the tape did really well, where it kept the lines really crisp. And then of course there are other spots where it did bleed through a little bit. We're just going to touch that up. It's not a big deal. I definitely am glad that I did prep when it comes to taping everything. I'm really glad that I did that. I really am. So I'm not complaining at all. Before we get any further into the video, I want to read today's daily affirmation so that y'all have it. And again, I appreciate y'all being here. So today's daily affirmation. Today I release the weight of past hurts and worries. Each new day is a chance to begin again with faith in myself, peace in my heart, and belief in the good that is already on its way to me. Yes, yes. We're going to start our day with a very positive message. So I know it can be really hard to release the hurt. It really can. I know for myself at, 16, being in an abusive relationship, then my oldest daughter's father, and my my ex-husband, who we've gotten a divorce, of course. The past can really grab a hold of you. We know that. And your heart can be broke. But then again, it could be like family members. It could be friends. It could be a job that you just absolutely loved and, they had to lay you off or let you go. It could be any of those things. It really can. It could be the area that you're living in. You know what I mean? The area that you used to live in, the house that you used to have, whatever it is, whatever past hurt that you have, we're going to let that go. Or we're going to pray that we can let that go. We don't want to carry those negative emotions with us, basically. Over time, though, these unhealed wounds become heavy. They affect how we see ourselves and how we move through life. And we don't want that. We want to move through life with happiness and joy and, looking forward, enthusiasm, looking forward to what's to come. We want all of that. We want all of that. Each day is a new day. It's a new chance, another chance to begin again. It is a new day. And some people don't wake up don't wake up or didn't wake up. So got to be thankful for that. We have to be thankful. I have faith that everything will work itself out. It may not work itself out in my time, in my timing, because I want it yesterday. But I do have faith that whatever I am going through, whatever you are going through, will work itself out in the right time. I really do. So I moved the alarm, and I'm going to prime this area really quickly and then let that dry, and then I'll come back and paint it. So so that even though I'm pretty sure that you won't see it after I start decorating, but just to be on the safe side, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna use, this is primer. So we're just gonna cover this up and then let it dry and then come back. Ah! Leave me alone, Yana. Dang.
I'm trying to act innocent now like you didn't push me off the couch.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You have proof?
Yep, my pain.
Oh, okay.
Drugs. I'm ready to fly, no drug. Pull up. If I'm on your mind, pull up above. When you come inside in us, I am baptized, I am alive again. Give me new life, take me to...
I am adding another coat of paint to this banister, and I believe this is my second coat right here. I am going to do another coat on the spindles. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to do a third coat probably today once I, get done doing what I need to get done. But I'll probably do like a third coat just to make sure that it is black. There's no white peeking through whatsoever. I want to make sure that I get everything that I need to get touched up. And yeah, so we have to do a couple coats. We have to be patient. We have to be patient painting this. And I wanted, like I told y'all, I want to make sure that, it looks really, really nice, crisp and clean. But I am doing another coat on this. I am going to go up these steps and work on these spindles. Whew, that is a chore. That is a chore all in itself. Let me tell y'all really quickly, really quickly, not to change the subject, but let me tell you. So my mom lives by this windy road, right, that she gets on to go see my sister, my baby sister Essence, or, whatever. She has to get on this windy road. The other day, my mom sent us some pictures in our group chat of this woman who was in an accident. I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? She was so close up on her. I'm like, Mom, did you get into an accident? Did you hit her? Did she hit you? Like, you know how sometimes you'll ride past an accident and you'll see like some of it. No, my mom had close up pictures of the woman. So then she told us the story. On this windy road, it's a 2-lane road, right? So there is no going around somebody. It's not a 2-lane road. Like there's 2 cars going in the same direction. No, it's a 2-lane windy road. Okay. This woman was beeping at my mom, trying to go around my mom and everything. She ends up going around my mom and getting into an accident. I mean, she was screaming. My mom told me she was screaming and hollering, like, get out the way. People want to do 60. I think the speed limit on that road is like maybe 40. People want to speed on the road because it's a windy road. I think there's like 1 stoplight. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe, possibly. I haven't been on it in a very long time, but I grew up in that area. Yes, the woman wanted to get around her. She finally went around my mom, got into an accident. I mean, the airbags had deployed and everything. My mom got the pictures. You could see the woman's tears, okay? You could see her screaming in pain. She tore her car up. The moral of the story: patience is a virtue, okay? You do not need to act a fool on the road. You're not going to get there but maybe 30 seconds sooner if you get there at all. There was no need. And my mom is in her 60s. Why would my mom be trying to, speed and act a fool on the road? Now, there are some. Don't get me wrong. There are some. But, yeah, the woman was beeping her horn. I think she gave my mom the middle finger and everything, then zoomed around my mom and got into an accident. I said, get the heck out of here. I'm so glad that my mom stuck to her, stuck with it, kept doing her speed. She didn't do anything out of the wrong or anything like that. I am so glad, because life is precious. It is really precious. And that woman could have been more seriously injured than what she was. I mean, she was alive, so thank goodness, right? But it could have been much more serious, where she is no longer here because you're acting a fool on the road. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's just crazy to me. I don't understand people and why they do the things that they do. But I had to share that with you without giving out too much information. I did have the pictures, but I'm not going to post the pictures. Oh my gosh. It was just crazy. My mom got close up pictures, and she was like, yeah, she was acting a fool. It was just a mess. It was a mess. I'm glad my mom is okay. But yeah, please, people, please value your life. You only get one life. One life. There is no need to try to ram somebody off the road so you can move another 5-10 miles faster. I mean, seriously, there really isn't. There really isn't.
When it feels right, that's that ascension. Never go back to when before you forgot my worth. Your love for me feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine. Before you forgot my worth. Your love for me feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine.
In an ideal world, I would take these spindles off and replace this whole banister with like a metal wrought iron banister. I really would. I really would. Or I would do something, because I love modern. So I don't want to make the house too modern, because it is a 100-year-old house. But then again, I love aspects of modern, and I love aspects of rustic. I love metal. I love wood. I've told y'all that. But in a perfect world, if money wasn't an issue, I would definitely take these spindles out. I would replace the banister, put a metal banister or something in here. If I can find any pictures, I'll post it so y'all can see what I mean. But I definitely would. I definitely would. And so today, Kinsley was like, Mom, we should just do carpeted steps. I'm like, girl, I can barely get y'all to sweep or dust down the steps that we have. Why would we do carpet? Nobody's going to want to vacuum. Stains all going up and down, I still want to do a carpet runner. Don't get me wrong. But not a full carpeted step. I don't want to do that. But she was like, it would be so much easier. You wouldn't have to worry about sanding the steps or doing anything more. You could just put the carpet up. I'm like, I know what you're saying. That's true. It would be easier, but that's not the look that I'm going for. And that's not the type of money that I want to spend. But she was like, okay. But I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want the carpeted steps, because I can just imagine. I can barely get y'all to dust and sweep the steps now as it is. And I did see something where somebody said having black steps and stuff shows every little piece of dirt. And so this woman said, I remember when I could vacuum my steps like every couple days. She said, nope, now that I have these black steps or whatever, the darker steps, I have to make sure that I clean them off every single day. It drives her crazy. I laughed and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that's not the case. Because dang, I'm gonna have to clean them off every single day. I might not mind, because they're gonna look so nice. We'll see. But I did laugh. I laughed. She was like, man, I just remember when I could, I would vacuum the steps like once a week, every couple days. Now I have to vacuum and dust the steps off every single day. Help us all.
You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm janked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm janked up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it,
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing like ooh.
I did speed this video up. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just slapping this paint on. But I did speed this video up. Let me tell y'all, Ayana messes with me all day long if she's home. And usually she's only off 2 days a week. But sometimes after school, she'll come home. She'll have like 2 hours before she has to be at work. And yes, she will bother me. She will. She'll keep bothering me. She'll be, you know, she's just Ayana, guys. Ayana. We were talking, I'm like, it's starting to warm up. We can go back to the trails, even though I'll be probably going by myself, me with the dogs or whatever. But yeah, because she has school, even though school is out next month for her, but she'll have work. Either way, I personally am looking forward to going back to the trails and finding new trails and exploring my city a little bit more. I have a series that I'm about to do, which I'm excited. I really am so excited. I've never done this before at all, like ever. And I really am looking forward to just figuring it out and doing it. I think y'all will enjoy it too. I really do. So that'll probably be coming up next month because, again, it needs to warm up a little bit. So, you know, I don't want to tell too much. But I am looking forward to the new series coming up. But yeah, this hallway is almost done. And so Kinsley said, also, she was like, Mom, so after you're almost done, she said, you're just going to have to decorate it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I said, but for the most part, I have the majority of the stuff that I had, you know, that I need to decorate the space for right now. Now, there are some things that I do want to get that I want to pick up. But again, I'm in no rush, guys. I'm really not in a rush. Like, times out here are really bad. Let's be real. Times are bad. I'm worrying about stocking up on my canned goods and my bottles of water and making sure I got money in the bank and making sure that I got cash, because you just never know. I don't even know. Like, so going to go spend a bunch of money on decor? No. Do I like looking at it? Absolutely. Do I like getting ideas and everything for it? Absolutely. But going to go spend a lot of money on decor? No, we're not doing that. So also, like, I know I've said this before. I just paid a $700 and something light bill. My light bill coming up, that's due. It's due in about 2 weeks, another week and a half or whatever. It's $800. And the reason for that is the majority of my house is electric. My gas is not my gas, but my heat is electric. And so I was talking to the utility company and everything. And even though this is absolutely ridiculous, okay, redonkulous, it's still something that I have to pay. And even though I don't want to, that's just one bill. That is the electricity bill. I still have to pay the gas bill so that we can have water, warm water. I still have to pay the water bill so that we can have running water. Mortgage, car note, car insurance, home, like there's still a trillion other bills that I have to pay. And so me running out getting decor, no. The majority of my money, guys, goes to bills. It really does. It goes to bills. And it's so sad and so frustrating, but I guess it's a part of life. Like, you know, what can I say? It's a part of life. Anyway, it just makes me annoyed to think about it. I'm not going to say angry because I'm not angry. It just makes me annoyed to think about it. But one thing at a time. I did cancel some subscriptions because some things are just, they're wants, they're not needs. Okay, they're wants and not needs. And I'm trying to redo my budget and, you know, all of that. There is a program that I am thinking about. I know, guys, I'm a lifelong learner. I love learning. And so if something is offered and I feel like I'm going to get something out of it, even if it's just knowledge for myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I enjoy it. I really do. So anyway, let me stop rambling. Let me finish getting this together, and then I'll call y'all back in a minute.
Now you can go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can go back home.
I'm tanked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm tanked up and I'm tanked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it,
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I could.
Beautiful people, on this day, I did go to the gym. I did about an hour on the treadmill. I also did the Stairmaster. I also lifted weights. And I don't know if y'all can tell or not, my back was hurting so bad from bending down and doing these spindles. When I tell you my back was hurting so bad, I cut out so many clips where I just had to stand up and stretch. My back was hurting so bad, okay? Oh my gosh. I could not wait to get done. It was funny because I was counting the spindles. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 9 more. Oh my gosh, I have 8 more. Oh my gosh, I have 7 more. Like literally, my back was hurting so bad from doing this. And I think that, like I told y'all, I'll go to the gym and then I'll come home and hop right into, cleaning up or doing something or working on the hallway. And I think I need to give my body just a little break to kind of, relax and get itself back together. Yeah, my back was killing me. I still had the energy. It was just my back was so sore. And y'all know I have a back injury. But my back was so freaking sore. So anyway, I did get it done. I do have to do the top banister up here only has 1 coat of paint. I do plan on doing 2 more coats of paint up here just to make sure. The banister downstairs, like coming up the steps, has 2 coats of paint already. So I've been keeping track of everything. And then again, you can look at it and tell. I can look at it and tell. I'm like, this needs a little bit more so that it can, And then on top of that, I'm going to have to put a sealer on top of the banister to make sure, with the kid, with all of us, up and down the steps, whatever. I don't want it to chip and, be scratched off or anything like that. So I do plan on putting a coat of sealer on the banister once I am done. Once I do 3 coats of paint.
On my old flame, watching my page, say they miss what I gave them. I'm doing fine now, I feel amazing, I'm out of their range. Keep them guessing when they ask about us. Don't give them no time, that's how we stay up.
How we up, but you stay down. Real from the app, better play out. Spending time, wind down, what is takeout? And when I'm in them walls, you feel it in your bones. I've been on the road, this choke that I hold on your soul got me making up for days out. Got you singing tones till you laid out. It feel like what we on never fade out.
Fade out, fade out. I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. Baby say please and thank you cause your lover stayed down. I leave the past in the past, that's all done now. Show a little appreciation cause your lover stayed. You know I ain't pressed for fame. Cloud chasing, they all lames. Trust me when I say I'm still the same. They gon' understand.
So after I got done with the banister with these spindles, I did get my paintbrush because there is some grooves and stuff that you just can't get into. And my paintbrush actually helps me get into those little grooves and crevices and everything. So That is what I am doing. And you'll be able to tell in a moment how adding another coat just makes it look so much better. And I keep telling y'all that the first coat of paint is going to look scratchy. It's going to look blotchy, I should say. Okay. And I've purchased one coat paints, and I've never in my life, I've seen people do it. Me personally, no. I've never in my life only had to do one coat of paint on something. Like, it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work. Okay. It just doesn't. Not for me. Now, when I watch the little videos on Instagram and TikTok and they be painting the wall, I'm like, that is amazing. And then it just doesn't work. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I am going to be touching this up. So there's some spots, like I told y'all, whenever you're going around the spindles with the sock, there are going to be some spots that you miss. It's inevitable. I just go back with the paintbrush. I hit up all the spots because I want to make sure that there's the coat of paint on all the primer so that we can go from there. I do need to sand down these spindles. Not all of them, but just a few of them has the drips, which will probably be coming up in another video. You'll see that. But sanding in between your paint job will make your stuff so professional looking. Is it a pain in the butt and a lot of work? Yes, it is. Do I want to do it? No, I don't. No, I don't. But sanding in between coats of paint, whether it's on a dresser or whatever, will make your stuff look so professional. It will. So I'm going to finish painting this. I do appreciate y'all being here again. I know I keep saying that, but I really, truly do. I'm so thankful. Believe it or not, 2024 was such a hard year for me. It was such a hard year mentally, physically, with the acid reflux and the other issues that were going on that I had to go and get the additional surgery. Financially, it was hard. Because again, with these bills and everything, insurance going up, like it's a lot. So 2024 was hard. And I know I don't talk about that often, but it was so hard and so challenging and so draining and so upsetting. Okay. But I made it into 2025. Now, 2025 has been a challenge so far as well. It has. But I do see the silver lining. I do see the rainbow, the sunshine at the end of the rainbow. Like I do see it. I do believe that things are going to get better. And there's a lot of things going on in everybody's lives. There are some things in my life that I just will not talk about on here. I'll never talk about it. Ever. There are some things that I don't even talk about to my family. Like, I'm just going to work through them, get a therapist and go on about my life. But there are things that we all go through that we just kind of keep to ourselves. But it's been challenging. It has definitely been challenging. And I'm very thankful to God for each and every day that I wake up, that I have a sane mind, that I can hug and kiss my children and provide for them a roof over their head, a loving and safe home, food on the table, clothes on their back. Kinsley is starting a new flag football program today, like activities for them to do. I mean, Cade wants to do volleyball. I don't know. I can't find the volleyball in our area, but she's been playing it at school during recess, and she says she loves it. Yeah, London started training yesterday to be a lifeguard this summer. She really wants to be a lifeguard. So yay for London. Like, my kids have things going on, and I'm so thankful that I can be here and be a support system for them. I am so thankful. And even though things are not going the way I would hope for them to go, I would want them to go, yeah, I'm very thankful for everything that is going on. I really am. So I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you again for coming back. I will see y'all in the next video, and I pray that y'all have an amazing, beautiful day or night. Whenever y'all are watching this, I pray that y'all are all doing well. Y'all have what y'all need, and God bless. I will see y'all in the next video. Please leave me a heart emoji. Leave me a like, a comment, share the video. I would love for y'all to do that. I'm definitely trying to grow the audience. And don't forget to check out my other channel, Simply Sha-Von. Right now, I am posting cooking videos and shop with me videos, but I do have something else to add to that channel because I'm just really inspired. I'm really inspired, okay? So definitely check out that channel. If you have not, please do so. Please do so. I would love, love, love to have y'all over there. And leave me a comment down below of some different types of videos that y'all want to see. Leave me some comments down below, different type of videos, please. I love y'all to the moon and back, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So then you came around and you played it cool, but I shut it down. So you took it to and I'm not surprised by what I found, because I know I needed something different and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who listened, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to regard my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends. But we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah. I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you came around and you played it cool, but I shut it down. So you took it to and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who listened, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to regard my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You need me where I am, still high on your